What happened was, back in January, I was looking on Craigslist and saw a barn filled with bikes, and I kind of knew where the barn was here in Falls Village, so I called Greg, and I said, what do you got? He's there. I got a bike you can restore. So we came into this room, and it was just packed with bikes, one end to the other, a snarl of bikes, and Greg said, let's pull that one out, and it looked about the same shape as the ones that are here right now. I mean, just absolutely horrible.
And watch out for the skunk. Watch out for the hole in the floor. And watch out for the skunk.
A noise. We had it started. He was going to take it for a ride, and it started making a weird noise. Which is, weird noises are not good.
Well, interestingly enough, if you look at these adjusters, this one is way high compared to the others.
Right, that's what the other thing was.
This one's a little bit high. These two are about the same.
They're right down at the bottom.
These two, yeah, are just right there.
But they're the right.
But this is the noisy one.
That's the push rod to come out of the motor, though, and the motor, so they might be, who knows, they might be the wrong push rods.
So, it's going to be next Saturday. I took it out about a week and a half ago for about a little more than a mile to the gas station, a little more than a mile back, and it was...
See, it's not the push rod, it's up here.
How'd that ride go?
A lot of fun. I mean, there's a lot of bugs to be worked out on it still. The chain was rubbing against the chain guard, and that made a lot of noise. And there's a hole in the gas tank to prevent a vacuum, and it hadn't been pushed out. So halfway back, the bike ground to a halt, and I pulled over to the side of Route 7. But it's really spunky, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, how did it feel to finally be riding it after working on it for so long?
At this point, more relief than excitement, but yeah. Now I'm starting to get more excited. But I mean, look at this. You've got oil tanks, you've got exhaust pipes. Over here, you've got chain guards. Back here, fenders, engine guards, swing arms, side covers, anything you want for an old British motorcycle you can find. Amazing. Just snug, right?
Yeah, just snug it out. Cause you got to compress those. You got to compress the washer.
Gotta admit though, you're a pretty bike.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Well, I was hoping to get this off my bench, but it looks like
well, it's off your bench, it's just not out of your barn.
Well, I want it out of my barn home. But
he wants it back in Harwinton.
Yes.
Where it belongs.
Make sure it's in neutral so you don't go through my...
I just did.
With this little L.
Just lean yourself over a little bit. You got plenty of choke. You got plenty on there.
We did that already.
We already did.
Well, I'm just doing it just to make a habit of it.
So just give it a little bit of throttle. To hold the throttle.
Just a little bit?
Nope.
Now you want to know how the Brits will do it too?
How will they do it?
Okay. The other way to do it is get off the bike and kick it started on this side. And there you go.
What it sounds like? It sounds like it's out of the test. Hey Greg, I did it.
Actually, every one of these motorcycles has a certain way of starting. They're all their own animal. You have to learn the procedure to start that particular motorcycle.
I've been amazed at the response the series gotten since we started writing about it in January. And it's not only people who ride motorcycles that have enjoyed it, it's people that have no connection to motorcycling whatsoever. We had it displayed a couple weekends ago here at Toy Makers, and people would drive up, park the car, walk up, look at the bike, ask a couple questions, get in the car, and drive off. These are people with no connection to motorcycling, but they had to come see the bike.
They just love seeing something rebuilt out of nothing.
It was really surprising. Yeah. I mean, what I've tried to do with the series is kind of turn it into a soap opera with heroes and villains. These are the heroes. I'm the guy who has no skills.
He bought the burger, so I got to be nice.
I'm the guy with no skills, but you know.
Well, he did as running a motorcycle shop. and doing this stuff for over 30 years. This guy did a phenomenal job on this bike considering what most people do. Okay, so I'm really impressed with what he did. And
The check's in the mail.